Hey guys, welcome back. I had quite a few requests for a pink video, so here it is. Let's do this. Let's just dive into it. I apologize in advance if my energy is really low or if I'm just kind of glazing over things. I'm worn out. I am exhausted. I have one more day of work. One more, and then I'm on holidays. And that day I have to spend in motions court. It's not a fun place to be. So I need to get this out there, get it filmed, get my tush to bed. So I'm just going to dive into the palettes first. There's really not that many. And I'm not sure if it's because a lot of brands don't necessarily put pink into their palettes, or if it's just more so that the pinks that I kept coming across were, I'm going to use the word generic, but really just not my favorites. And that's been sort of the point of this. Yes, there's been a ton of products that I've talked about in this whole series, but they really are the ones that I gravitate towards the most. I have a rather extensive collection. I have not forgotten that I still need to film it. I have not. Just has not been in the cards lately. So when I cull through, there are a lot of very light pinks. Ones that, while pretty, don't necessarily make the grade for this video. So I've got three palettes to talk about. One of them is from an indie brand. I've talked about them before, Blush Tribe. This is a limited edition release. It's just a 4-pan palette called Just Blend It. Yep, Just Blend It. There are the 4 shadows in it, and the one that I'm talking about today is named after, I think you pronounce her name Rosia. All of the shade names are Instagrammers, so it's right up here. And if you're not following her on Instagram or here on YouTube, you really, really should. She's incredibly talented and does great work with color. So there is the shade there. It's just a really nice, rich, vibrant pink. And this palette, if it's still in stock and you're interested in bright colors, don't hesitate, go and grab it. They are bold, but they are so pigmented and they blend so nicely. This is a fantastic little palette. Next up is from Huda Beauty. This is the Remastered Rose Gold palette. I do have a comparison between this one and the original. I'll stick it up here in case you're interested. And there are a lot of rosy kind of shades in here, but there's 2 in particular that stand out to me. One is Doll Face, a nice matte pink, and the other is Pink Diamond, which frankly I could probably just bathe in because it's so beautiful. So this one is Pink Diamond, and it's insanely gorgeous. Like, just freaking stellar. And then there is Doll Face there. And again, it's got really nice pigmentation. These ones feel a little bit drier than the Blush Tribe, but there's really no issues with them. No patchiness, anything like that. But this one, I would buy this palette just for that shade alone. It is flippin' gorgeous. It's fucking gorgeous. There it is. I can't not say it. It's fucking gorgeous. The last palette that I want to talk about is from Hard Candy, and it's called the Look Pro Eyeshadow Pro Palette. I don't think, is there another name to it? No, I don't think there's another name to it. And it's kind of a dupe for the Rose Gold palette. It's got a lot of the same tones in it, but it's this shadow here, which is actually called Love Affair, that I really quite enjoy in this palette. And it's there on my finger. It's basically a rose gold. It's pink with a bit of a golden shift to it, but more so on the pink side. It's just really pretty and different. I really quite like that one. I've got a few single shadows to talk about here. 2 of them are from Makeup Geek. One is in the shade Tuscan Sun. And there it is there. This is a nice dusty sort of pink without being too purpley. It's almost got a bit of an orange undertone to it. But it's just really nice for blending things out and adding just a little bit of something different. The other one from Makeup Geek is in the shade Nostalgic, and this is one of their foiled shadows. a big fan of the Makeup Geek foiled shadows. They are exactly that. They are very foiled, very reflective, nice and shiny, just the way I like them. Another very pretty foiled shadow is Pink Champagne from Anastasia Beverly Hills. You can find this in a couple of her palettes, but also obviously in the single as well. So fairly similar to Nostalgic, but a little bit deeper. The last single pan is from Makeup Forever, and this is in the shade M853, just a nice hot pink. Another really pretty, vibrant pink comes from Colourpop, and it's in the shade Slave to Pink, one of their Super Shock pressed pigments. This one has a little bit of a purple shift to it. I also have a liquid shadow to talk about, and it's from Milk Makeup. It's a liquid eye pigment. This one's in the shade After Party. You just need like the tiniest little bit. I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand just to show you. Again, very reflective and metallic in nature without being glittery. These don't bunch up, they don't crease on the eyes. They just sit there and last like that all day, and they're very, very pretty. I have two loose pigments, so I'm just going to leave my hand a little bit wet from the wipe. I don't have any primer on it, but the wetness will help. One is from Furless Cosmetics in the shade Shady. Here it is here. It's just a really pretty pinky gold. And there it is there. The last eyeshadow to talk about is from an indie brand called Fyrinnae, I think. I'm guessing that's how you spell it. And this is in the shade Elegant Revelry, and it's one of their exquisites. There's the packaging for you. There. And it's just so pretty. Just a hint of pink in there, but it is just stunning. For my eyeliner today, I'm using one from Suva Beauty, yet another one of their Hydra liners. Freaking love them. This one is in the shade Scrunchie. There it is there. And again, this one is one of their UV reactive ones. Just swipe it across there. Alright, I'm going to wash my arm off and we'll come back to talk about some pink lipsticks. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. I have 8 lip products to talk about. So, first up is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is one of their lip glosses. This is in the shade Metallic Rose. And typically speaking, I'm not huge on metallic lips, but this one I really enjoy. I think just because it's so subtle, and I just really like the overall tone of it. It is definitely a rose tone, but it's I'll trot the word out wearable again, because it is very wearable, and it just goes with any look that you are creating. Like any sort of eye look that you're wearing, this is going to work with it. I have another ABH product to talk about, and it's one of the liquid lipsticks. This one is in the shade Rio. I'm going to give it a little shake, and it is fun as hell. I love this lipstick. Here we go. Just bright, in your face, but flattering at the same time. There's another very bright and bold lipstick that I have is from Too Faced. It's one of their peach ones, and it's in the shade, I think, in pink. There it is here. And it's like a cool toned pink. And again, very fun. I have raved about the Luxe lipsticks from Colourpop, and this is no exception. This is Stone Fox, and it's a nice light peachy pink. And these don't typically flatter me, but this one, there's just something about it. I think there's just enough pink in it to make it more flattering. It doesn't make my teeth look yellow. It doesn't wash me out. I just really like it for a nice light shade. Maybelline Superstay Matte Inks. I really do like these. This one's in the shade Lover. And again, it's one of those, I'll call it like an everyday pink. It's just one of those shades that you can wear anywhere, anytime, with anything, and it's going to go. It's basically a dusty rose, I suppose you could call it. Another option from Maybelline is one of their Colorsensational lipsticks, and this one's in the shade Vivid Rose. And again, just fun, vibrant, and beautiful. And I find that this one's easier to wear as well, especially if you're just getting into bright lipsticks, because it has that nice shine to it, and it's just a little bit more sheer than, say, these options over here. Side story. This lipstick, very nostalgic for me. I was wearing this when I went on a girls' night dinner with my friend Erin, probably like a solid 5 years ago at least. And she kept commenting on it and saying, "Your lipstick looks beautiful. I could never pull off colors like that." So the next day I bought her this lipstick and said, "You absolutely can pull this off." And now she's going to makeup school. She wears bright ass crazy colors all the time and rocks the crap out of them. This was her gateway drug. And I got her addicted. Proud moment. Alright, 2 more, and they are what I am wearing on my mouth today. So one comes from Wet n Wild. This is in the shade Pink Really Hard, and it's one of their liquid cat suits. I really enjoy these liquid lipsticks. They are like $5 Canadian, but they are very, very good quality, and they last a really long time on the lips. So here it is here. This one is probably about as true pink as I have, like when you think sort of babyish pink or like bubblegum pink, but baby, I have no idea what I'm saying. This is about as pink as it gets for me, like true, actual pink, not super bright, not neon, nothing like that, but this is like the bubblegum pink, and I really enjoy it. Last up is from Blush Tribe. This is one of their liquid lipsticks in shade 8, and this is the perfect nude for me and my skin tone. It is basically the color of my skin on my face, but doesn't make me look dead. It's one of those like true nude, blank out the lips, but not make you look dead, which I prefer not to look dead, so this gets it done. Just had to delete pretty much half of what I said about this. Take 2, it's pretty. Thank you for investing your time in this entire series. It hasn't drawn the most views, and I don't care about that, because the people who are watching it are loving it, and I appreciate all of your comments on that. I appreciate your comments on my Instagram posts about it. I just appreciate the hell out of you. Just so you know. Yeah, you. I appreciate you. So thank you, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, just be a decent human being. Bye for now. You know, sometimes I think about switching up my intro from just, "Hey guys, welcome back," as plain and boring as that is. And I look at other people's videos. I don't have the personality to pull off some of the things that people do. Doing a fake accent, hello. Doesn't suit me. Singing my name. Kara, 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 Kara. Kara, Kara, Kara. I feel like a tit just doing that, pretending to do that. What else? What do people do? Tati, hi guys. What other intros stand out? Nikki Tutorials. Hello guys, it's me, Kara. It works for her. All of these intros work for those people. For me, I just feel ridiculous. I think I'll just stick with, "Hey guys." Although I often think that I should tell you what my name is, but it's like right there on the channel name, so it seems kind of redundant for me to be like, "Hey, welcome to Kara C. I'm Kara C. of Kara C." You know, kerosene. Sounds like kerosene. I will light your ass on fire. Fuck, man, I need to go to bed. Good night.